Welcome, welcome, welcome. Shout out to everybody on the channel. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Salute to everybody on the Ringo TV Raw channel over here. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. So what are we talking about today? Well, glad to have you. You know what I mean? Good afternoon to everybody. We're talking about a very interesting topic. I talked about this in previous videos, but I want to, I guess, make specific content that the viewer can find by just doing a simple search, because I noticed that with a lot of my videos, it's long form content, and a lot of times people don't even look at the content. I got people that are sending me messages saying, hey, you should do a video about this. I'm hearing rumors that Allison wants to buy a hotel. And you know, when people do that, I just put them on my block list. Like, so if you sending me any messages asking me to do videos about things I've already talked about, I'm just going to put you on my block list, because it's annoying, you know, like when you're doing content all this time and people sending you messages asking you to do content that you already did already. So it's like, it's crazy. Like, they're not paying attention, right? So we're going to continue on talking about this particular situation. What I want to focus on is the fact that Allison Holker accused Stephen Twitch boss of being a pedophile, and that is the reason why he killed himself. This is coming from Allison Holker. This is coming from her book. This is what she said. This is not what I said, all right? So we want to talk about these things and make sense of it. You know, it is what it is. Those of you that are on the Ringo TV Raw channel, pretty much everything that we're going to be talking about, you'll be able to hear. If I show any sort of visuals, like for example, if I go like this and go to this screen, only those on the reaction channel can see that, right? That's just an image of Twitch and Allison together. If you can look carefully, you see a creep with a lollipop next to some kids. Why? Because that is what Allison is accusing Twitch of being. She's accusing him of being a pedophile. Very, very disgusting, nasty work. But we got to talk about it, because Twitch's family, they're not doing anything about this. They're busy making side deals with Gail from the news media. I mean, all of these people are in bed, the same system. That's why you're not going to really see any impact, because the very same system that Gail is a part of, Allison is a part of. So it's like, it's not going to bring or yield any results. If Twitch's family is not crying aloud for justice for Twitch, they're wasting their time. Everything else is just entertainment, and the beast system will make sure that Twitch's family end up looking bad in the long run. Anybody that go on Gail's interviews or whatever the case is always end up looking bad. People got to really pay attention to what goes on. So we're going to get right into it, right? So we're going to go right to the pages and break this thing down for you, because we want you, the viewer, to pretty much know what's going on. And I don't want nobody to be deceived any longer. We're going to focus on the fact that Allison Holker accused Stephen Twitch boss of being a pedophile, and this is the reason why he killed himself. That's basically it. So Allison Holker accused Stephen Twitch boss of being a pedophile, and let me see what else we have here. Yeah, and that's pretty much the reason why he killed himself. So that's what she's looking for. That's what she's pretty much saying right now, right? So I want to get into that so that the people can see that. Maybe I didn't update the title. Let me see. Okay, here we go. All right, so that's pretty much the title. So this is actually the old title here. Let me get rid of that. That's the old title. That's the new title. Breaking news. Allison Holker accused Stephen Twitch boss of killing himself because he was a pedophile. That's pretty much what we're going to be talking about. So now, let's get right into the content. Find out what's so crazy about this, right? So now, and I have to talk about some other things regarding, you know, people putting out content, they're not being truthful when you talk about these topics, you got to make sure you're telling the truth, right? You can't be posting information that's not accurate. So I got to clean up a lot of mess that people are doing. Again, when we're dealing with Twitch, when we're dealing with the case of Twitch, Ringo TV Reactions is the #1 source. Everyone else is just doing what I'm doing, right? I need you to understand that. Ringo TV Reactions is the #1 source, all things Twitch investigative reporting. Anybody else is copying and doing what I'm doing. Nobody else is as passionate. Nobody else is as thorough. Everyone else is following my lead. I need for you to know that. So you, the viewer, have a responsibility. Clicking the like button, sharing the content. Now, what exactly is going on? Well, I'm glad you asked that question, right? And for those of you that might be like, but what's the problem if other people are talking about it? They could talk about it, but at the end of the day, if you're just regurgitating what I already said, you're not really talking about it. You're just following me. So might as well just tell everybody come follow what I'm doing, because nobody else is as passionate as what I'm doing. I'm dedicated to what I do, right? That's why I'm doing the content. That's why I have the book, because I do the research. I actually read. You know, I'm doing the work. Unlike Twitch's family, they're not doing no work. Twitch's cousins, they're not doing no work. Manny, he's not doing no work. He's busy posting the so-called news that we already covered. Did he give you any commentary? No. Did he break down the videos? No. So what is he doing? What justice is he bringing Twitch? None. Now, let's get into it. Okay. We're reading the book, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to break this thing all down. Right? So now, Allison accused her loving husband of being a pedophile. That's right. She accused this man of killing himself because he was afraid he was going to molest his own son. That's what Allison Holker accused him of. That's right. Allison Holker accused Twitch of killing himself because he was afraid he was going to molest his own son. Now think about this, guys. How could she tell you how that man took himself out? How could she give you that? I mean, we know he was murdered. At the same time, how could she tell you the reason why he did it is because he was afraid he was going to molest his own son? When have you ever heard of Twitch liking little children? These are her own perverted thoughts. These are her own sick mentality. Now, we already talked about this. When the book was released on the 4th, we pretty much was the first on social media to have the book. And I read chapter 13 for you. I didn't complete it, but I pretty much read the majority of it. So we already read it, but I want to break it all down. Right? So now let's read it from the top. We're on chapter 13. A staggering discovery. Allison Holker. Book, This Far. It starts off by saying, when combing through Stephen's journals after his death, I gained a sickening clarity, if not a concrete sense of why he did what he did. In other words, she's talking about why he killed himself. A few of his entries would allude to sexual abuse he endured as a child at the hands of an adult male. A trauma he detailed in strict confidence to his friend, whom we don't even know, whom she have not released that info. None of this stuff is verified. A few of his entries would allude to sexual abuse he endured as a child at the hands of an adult male. A trauma he detailed in strict confidence to his friend, who relayed the conversation to me only after Stephen's death. Okay, who is this friend? Because everybody claimed they're Stephen's friend. Everybody right now is claiming they're Twitch's friend. Allison is saying that a friend of Stephen told her these things. Now, why would a friend of Stephen go to Allison to tell her about, Stephen, he was molested when he was a kid. He was essayed. And I just thought I'd tell you that now that he's dead. Who is that friend? Was it Manny? I doubt it, because Manny was never his friend. I told you that already. We already exposed Manny. Who was it? Because Allison is saying these things, but nothing is verified. Right? So she says, I don't expect... Wait, hold on. A few of his entries would allude to sexual abuse he endured as a child at the hands of an adult male, a trauma he detailed in strict confidence to a friend who relayed the conversation to me only after Stephen's death. I don't expect I'll ever have a definitive answer. But from what he wrote on the page, I couldn't help but wonder. Now, this is what she's wondering. Did the abuse happen when he was roughly the same age as Maddox? So whatever she read never said what age he was abused. What she read in this fairy tale journal never detailed any age in which something happened. She's saying this. Did the abuse happen when he was roughly the same age as Maddox? Did it? Come on now. Did the abuse happen when he was roughly the same age as Maddox? Did becoming a biological father delarge those buried memories of his childhood abuse? And did he worry that he was somehow fated to do to his son the same monstrous things that had been done to him? That's what she wrote. It's in the book. Did becoming, now watch this. Did becoming a biological father delarge those buried memories of his childhood abuse? And did he worry that he was somehow fated to do to his son, not his daughter, to his son, the same monstrous things that had been done to him? So she's accusing Twitch of being a pedophile. Where is Twitch's family? Where they at? Because I'm doing the work. I don't see them nowhere online speaking about these issues. Instead, they going on to Gail's show to BS around. So she goes on and she says, what I can't understand is Stephen sat quietly as one of our mutual friends who had been sexually abused as a youngster by an adult figure whom they unabashedly loved, shared the details of the abuse and the difficulties they had reconciling the goal with the guardian. Stephen was sympathetic and supportive, as always, but he never let on that he might be able to relate to the horrors. But it was there in his journal pages, not spelled out explicitly. See, not spelled out explicitly. Not spelled out explicitly. So she's making up stuff as she go. Not spelled out explicitly, but expressed in so many words and doodles that Stephen might have killed himself because he thought he was protecting us from an even more horrifying act he thought he might be capable of. Stephen's decision to take his life made his death a profoundly difficult and complex situation. I felt abandoned, betrayed by the person I trusted the most. The one person in the world who had my best interests at heart, always. Are you listening to this? Are you hearing this? She said Stephen might have killed himself because he thought he was protecting us. How is him killing himself protecting you from an even more horrifying act he thought he might be capable of? And you're supposed to be his wife. And you're literally accusing him in a book of wanting to molest his own children. You're an evil fucking woman. Like, seriously, you're evil. There's no other way to put it. You gotta be the devil. That's the most sick, evil, sick thing you could do. You accuse this man who showed you nothing but love. You accuse him of wanting to molest his own children. Out of everything in the world, the first thought that came to your mind is some old perverted, sick, mental nonsense of him touching kids? Why? Listen, why are people still following Allison? She should have no followers. Listen, this book should be a cancel of Miss Allison. Like, literally, this book here ought to be enough to cancel her. Nobody should be taking this woman serious. She accused the man of killing himself to protect his family from him. How stupid does that sound? Why would a man gotta go kill himself because he felt he was gonna touch his own kids when all he had to do is seek some sort of help? When has Twitch ever showed signs of being a pedo? When? Do you know how many young people loved and looked up to Twitch? So now his legacy is being painted by Miss Holker as him being a pedophile. That's what she's saying. Again, guys, this is chapter 13, page 147 in the book. She's basically saying that she was looking through some sort of journals. There is no journals. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no journals from Stephen Twitch Boss. There are none. She made it up. I guarantee you. She made these things up in order to make the book sound juicy so people can buy it. And also another thing, all of those 5-star ratings on Amazon is pure bullshit. Those are from Allison herself. People that she tell, hey guys, could you go to Amazon and put a 5-star review? This book is pure trash. Do you understand me? This book doesn't help nobody. If you're a person who is struggling with mental health issues, this book will make you kill yourself. This book will cause more trauma. This book will make you angry. This is the worst fucking book ever. Because it's disgusting. Do you understand me? We're talking about a man that died. This woman destroyed all evidence. Stephen Twitch Boss was cremated based off of the book. Based off of the book, we read the chapters to you. Allison dressed him up, not because she wanted to see him dressed up. She did that for his family before she went to burn him. Right? Not only that, she lied in the book. You know, we're probably gonna have to talk about that in a separate video. I'm trying to make all these videos separate so that the viewer, when they searching out information, they can find these videos, because throughout social media, it's a lot of clickbait, a lot of people trying to do what they see me doing, a lot of people that are trying to jump on the bandwagon, if that makes any sense, but they're not really doing the work that I'm doing. They're just trying to catch the algorithm. And I need for folks to really recognize the real. On this platform, listen to me very carefully. We believe that Stephen Twitch Boss was murdered. Do you understand? He was murdered. He didn't take his life. So all these other platforms that you see, they believe that Twitch took his life. They're not important. Twitch was murdered, and Allison is a suspect. Twitch's family are suspects. Manny Cross is a suspect. Twitch's brother is a suspect. You know why? Because in this book, Allison said that Twitch's brother, that's right. Allison said that Twitch's brother was able to know what was going on in his account. I'm trying to figure how. How does the brother have access to an account? How did he have access? How is that possible? How could the brother be able to look through an account to see how much money Twitch was spending? I got to do a better job with this highlighter. Let me see if I can find that section. Okay, here we go. Page 123. In the meantime, Stephen's brother had been able to determine that the last withdrawal in Stephen's account was for under $10 for the Uber ride. Using that information, the officers determined the area that the fare would have covered. How could Twitch's brother have access to his financial accounts? Explain that to me. How could a brother have access to his financial account to check to see? Come on now. Somebody says, I wonder if that's even true. Well, you know, brother Brian, you have to think about this. Twitch's brother was on the news interviewing with Gail. I don't see him protesting about it. By the pure fact they went on Gail, that's a red flag. Did you hear Mama Boss cry out, my son was murdered. I want an internal investigation. They got to reopen the case. They working with Allison, man. If they're not seeking justice for Twitch, they're working with Allison low key. I told you already, we all got family that don't like us. We all got family we haven't spoken to in years. Some of you, at the sound of my voice, have kids and you ain't let nobody in your family near your kids. Why? Because you don't speak with your family. And it's for a very good reason. You understand what I'm saying? Because they don't like you, they don't respect you, and it is what it is. I'm just saying. I'm looking at the fruit. And based on what I'm seeing, I don't see the family fighting for Twitch. I see them more concerned with petty little stuff that's not making sense. So now let's go back to the top, guys. Again, chapter 13, a staggering discovery. It says, when combing through Stephen's journals after his death, a wife should not be looking at journals and telling you. It's none of your business. Number 2, grown masculine men do not journal. Masculine men do not sit with a pen and a pad writing down how they were molested as a child and put it in a book and keep it in a closet in a box. Masculine men don't do that. You understand? Women journal. Women write in diaries. That's a feminine thing. Men don't do that. We put everything in our mind. We file it in our mind. That's what we do. When combing through Stephen's journals after his death, so you couldn't wait till when he died to go through his journals. How did you know? Because she said after his death. So right after his death, that's when she discovered journals. She's lying to you again. I gain a sickening clarity, if not a concrete sense of why he did it. So now she's telling us why Twitch killed himself. How could a wife who don't even know that her husband was an alleged drug addict, which we know he was not, all of a sudden she's writing in a book, oh, I'm going to tell y'all why he did it. Why he did what? Why he took his life. So hold up, as a wife, you automatically believe he took his life? So hold up, you don't think he was murdered, Miss Allison? You don't think he was murdered? Oh, of course not, because you did it. Did you do it? Miss Holker, did you kill your husband? Did you do it? Did you have him killed? Did you pay? Did you hire somebody to kill him? Because I'm the only one asking the real questions. Twitch's family, in my opinion, is full of shit. They're not doing no work for Twitch right now, and it's pissing me off. It's pissing me off because they're supposed to be blood, and yet they're not asking the real questions. Look at how this woman is moving. This woman writes a book throwing Twitch under the bus, accusing him of being a fucking pedophile, and you folks that claim you're Twitch's family ain't doing a damn thing about it. But posting dumbass posts on Instagram for clicks and likes. That ain't doing nothing for Twitch's so-called legacy. Y'all ain't making no real noise. Y'all ain't calling for an investigation. Y'all ain't accusing Miss Holker of murder. Where's the family of Twitch? to sound the alarm. It's like y'all got paid, fam. Y'all got paid, dog. There's no way I could be a family member and I'm looking at social media and watching Ringo TV read right from the book of this woman calling Twitch a pedophile. And I'm not online raising hell? Let's continue. And again, everybody on the Ringo TV Raw channel, make sure you hit that like button. On the reaction channel, make sure y'all hit that like button. It's very important. We need those likes to get to 1,000 quick so more people can come on over here so they could get this work, fam. When combing through Stephen's journals after his death, I gained a sickening clarity, if not a concrete sense of why he did what he did. A few of his entries would allude, which means it didn't say that. It allude. Notice that famous word, allude. Remember when Twitch died and you had TMZ posts that there was a note at the body which allude to past challenges? They never told you what's in the note. They just said allude. They love using that word. And now Allison is using the same word. Allison is using the same exact word, allude. Right? So now, a few of his entries would allude to sexual abuse. Allude to sexual abuse. Allude. Let me put this on the screen. Give me a minute. Let me put this on the screen. Okay. Do this. That's right. At SW. You're correct. Let me add this to the screen. Okay. Allude, to suggest or call attention indirectly. Mention without discussion at length. So there's nothing that says this is concrete fact. You see what I mean? She's saying that he spoke indirectly. You see what I mean? But she's painting this as if though this is a fact of what happened. In other words, Twitch suggested that this is what it was. She's misleading everybody. That's what she's doing. So let's go back. A few of his entries would allude to sexual abuse he endured as a child at the hands of an adult male. Okay. He endured sexual abuse at the hands of a male. Where's the family to talk about this? A trauma he detailed in strict confidence. But she's telling you, if it's in strict confidence to his friend and it's in a journal, why you telling the world? And how is it that this friend reached out to you about it after he died? Think about what's going on here, fam. She's telling you that in this journal, Twitch alluded to sexual abuse he endured as a child at the hands of an adult male, a trauma he detailed in strict confidence to his friend, who relayed the conversation to me only after Stephen's death. Who is that friend? To Twitch's brother, who the fuck is the friend? If you're such a brother and you were so quick to DM me to defend Manny Cross, who's that friend? Is it Manny Cross? Anyone? Is it Manny Cross? Because if you've been studying Manny's posts on IG, he kept telling everybody how Twitch would tell him everything. Twitch would always come tell him this, tell him that, and he was so quick to run at the mouth. Yeah, Twitch was this, and he wanted to leave Allison, and blah, blah, blah. Now, I don't understand, why would Twitch be talking to another man about, yeah, you know, I was being abused when I was a kid? What grown man does that? What grown man has confidence in talking to another man about being sexually abused? What man does that? What man does that? Hey, yo, bro, let me holler at you for a second. All right, dog, what's good? Yo, man, I just wanted to talk to you, bro. Like, yo, when I was a kid, I used to get molested all the time, man. For real? Damn, bro, you could talk to me about it. Yeah, man, I used to play around with this dude's pipe, and he used to make me do things. Damn, bro. Don't worry about it, man. Your secret is cool with me. What man does that? What man does that? I want to know. What man does that? Because Allison said that this guy told her. So who is that guy? Manny. Do you care to answer that question? Because we saw you on camera doing a voice call with Allison. Who's that friend, Manny? Manny! Talk to us. It's in the book. You can't hide from me, bro. I'm fucking intelligent and smart. And I can read between the lines. You are the only one that we know of right now that been talking to Allison. Let's bring out the receipts. Let's bring out the receipts. Because over here, we don't play. We bring out receipts. Hold on now. Hold on. Let's bring this out. Let me find the tapes. Let me find the tapes, guys. Hold on. Wait a minute now. Where is the tapes? Somewhere around here. Give me a minute. Okay. Oh, let me do this. Open that up. Because remember, she said right after. Oh, wrong screen. She said right after Twitch died, this friend told her these things. Right? So we got to find out who that friend is. I'm not here to play no damn games, man. This is serious business with me. I'm not here playing. Somebody got to answer for this, man. Where is that video clip, man? Oh, here we go. Here we go. So let's bring this out, fam.
To you know who, you need to make a public apology to his family, to his friends, and to the public for what you did. If you don't, I'm gonna release this.
Really? What? Oh, wait a minute now. So let me get this straight, Manny. And again, those of you that are on the Ringo TV Raw channel, you're unable to see the clip. You would have to be on the Reactions channel in order to see the clip. That's Ringo TV Reactions, right? The large platform. Now, based on the tapes and the evidence, ladies and gentlemen, the only one that claimed as of late that he is Twitch's best friend is Manny Cross. And as you can see, he communicates with Allison. And he's been talking with Allison for a long time. And he threatened her that if she don't apologize, he's going to release this.
Because I don't care and I ain't got nothing to lose. Just an old man that's tired of women like you. I'm going to give you about a week, maybe a week and a half, for you to make a public apology for what you did to him, to his family, to his friends. And then I go back to my little old life. If you don't, I'm going to release that and others will release things.
So you see that, right? You see what's going on now, fam. I ain't making this up. So now when you think about the book, when we go back and we look at the book, she made it very clear a trauma he detailed in strict confidence to his friend, who relayed the conversation to me only after Stephen's death. Now, why would this friend, why would this good friend of Twitch come out of the woodworks to tell his wife something that Twitch never told his wife? That was no friend. That was a snake. You see that? Come on now. Think about what's going on. Think about what's going on here. Who relayed the conversation to me only after Stephen's death? Why would a friend see you die and then after you die runs to your wife to tell her, yeah, I don't know if you know this, but, you know, Twitch was molested when he was a kid. And, you know, this is something he told me. That's not a grown man. That's not a masculine man, because if Twitch told him that in confidence, why would he be telling you? Do you see how I'm breaking it down? Again, if you see any of these fucking content creators talking like this, they got it from me. I'm the only one doing this work. Everybody just copies. You know, this is why you got to share the videos and click the like button, because you're not going to get no breakdowns like this from nobody else. Think about what's going on here, fam. I'm breaking it down for you. Watch what she says. It says, a few of his entries would allude to sexual abuse he endured as a child at the hands of an adult male. A trauma he detailed in strict confidence to his friend. If it's in strict confidence, why would that friend talk to Allison about it? Not much of a friend, right? This is why I said you can't trust Manny. I don't trust him. I already know he not no friend, fam. I could read right through him, bro. Like, easy. He's an opportunist. Do you see Manny doing anything with his life? Do you see Manny posting anything about his life on his IG? Nothing. The man ain't doing nothing with his life. He too busy riding the coat of Twitch, using his name to get the likes. Is he sharing any commentary about anything to bring justice? No. Just using them. If he relayed the conversation in confidence, strict confidence to his friend, why would this friend now relay the conversation to Miss Holker after Stephen's death? How could that friend know to go to Allison Holker and tell her those details? He didn't do it before. So it's either one or the other. Either she's making up a story, or she's telling the truth about a friend who may allegedly be Manny Cross. Why? Because when you study Manny's Cross videos, let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see if I can pull it up, guys. Let's see what we got. Hold on a second now. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull up the tapes. Let's see if I can pull it up, because maybe Manny got something to hide now. Let's pull up the tape. I didn't have this plan, but let's pull up the tape. Let's do this real quick. Let's get the volume going, because in our investigation, we got to hold everybody accountable. Because in this tape, Manny could be the alleged friend that Miss Holker got the info from. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that Twitch spoke to him. It could be this is what he's saying to Miss Holker to get in as a friend. You get it? In other words, hey, Miss Holker, this is what happened. This is what Twitch said. But Twitch never said it. He's just saying it to make himself out to be a friend, to get in Miss Holker's good graces. And that's how he was able to get in, to pose as a friend who got inside information about Twitch. Now, listen to what Manny said in this clip here, which suggests that he's trying to tell everybody, don't believe nothing in the book. Why? Because it may come out that Miss Holker might throw him under the bus and say, hold up now, Manny. You were the one that told me this. Let's roll the tape.
What's up, Herd family? Check it out. Two things. Don't go by that book. It's filled with lies and a perspective that is designed to sound juicy to the ears, to make my friend look a certain type of way, and to make her look like some type of intelligent savior, or like she knew what she didn't. Okay? And when you read it, if you do, I really hope nobody buys it, but if you do, remember this. It ain't the truth, okay? This is her twisted perspective of things. You got to keep that in your mind. It's like, have you ever had somebody tell a story about you and you like, that ain't even what happened? That's the book. It's designed to sell. It ain't real. Don't believe it. Secondly, shout out to all his real friends. It's been there since day one, since the day it happened. Thank y'all for speaking up when it was hard to do, when it was a risk, when it was scary. Thank you. I love y'all forever. To everybody else, I'm about to drop my videos. I talk to the fam. I'm about to put everything back up. You can share it. And yeah, let's do this.
Now, he said he's about to put back up all the videos that he took down like a coward. I mean, this guy took down all his videos about Allison. All of them. Now he's like, yeah, I'm going to put them back up now. Now, what we're trying to find out in this investigation is, who is this friend that came to Miss Holker? Who's the friend? Because it appears as if though it may have allegedly been Manny. Because again, based on the reports in the book, it says a few of his entries would allude to sexual abuse he endured as a child at the hands of an adult male, a trauma he detailed in strict confidence to his friend, who relayed the conversation to me after Stephen's death. So whoever this friend is, it's a close friend. A close friend who Allison is familiar with. Now, we showed you video evidence that Manny is on video call with her. Now, if anybody got that close, that's the suspect we're going to have to focus on. So, Manny, do you care to answer? Manny, do you care to answer? Were you that friend that threw your friend under the bus? Were you the one, Manny? Since you're such a best friend, remember? You said you're his best friend. So here's the thing, Manny. If you're supposed to be Twitch's best friend, you would know any other friend of his, right? Because as a best friend, you would know all his friends, right? See, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, y'all all need to peep. And all you brothers, you know what I'm saying be true. As a man, we don't go around saying this other dude is my friend every fucking minute. We don't do that. If I'm cool with a brother, that's all it is. I don't got to keep on saying every damn minute, yeah, so-and-so, yeah, he my friend. And no, dude acting like that's his lover, dog. None of us do that as men. You know why? Because we know at any given minute, we may not be cool no more. So as men, we don't walk around saying, yeah, so-and-so is my friend. And yeah, they doing that to my friend. I don't like the way they talking about to my friend. That sounds very effeminate. Men don't do that. We too busy. I could be cool with somebody. I might be familiar with somebody. That person might be an associate, but we don't publicize, yeah, this person is my friend. Well, I don't like what they said in that book about my friend. Bro, you sound like dude is your lover. That's what you sound like when you do that. You know? He was never your friend. You've been an opportunist the whole time. Living off the man's name. So now, check it out. Let's get back to reading, because you know what they say? If you want to hide the truth, put it in a book. Because a ninja is not going to read. So, who relayed the conversation to me after Stephen's death? I don't expect I'll ever have a definitive answer, but from what he wrote on the pages, I couldn't help but wonder, did the abuse happen when he was roughly the same age as Maddox? So she brought up the son and assumed Twitch must have been the same age as his son Maddox. Could he been roughly the same age as Maddox? Did she's questioning him, did becoming a biological father delodge those buried memories of his childhood abuse? Did the abuse happen when he, where we at? Okay. Did the abuse happen when he was roughly the same age as Maddox? Did becoming a biological father delodge those buried memories of his childhood abuse? Now, again, ladies and gentlemen, we talked about this in other videos, right? Allison did not sit down and write this book, because a lot of the words that are in this book she never use in her vocabulary when she speak. Literally, I gotta go look up certain words because I'm not as smart as all you folks out there, right? I don't use these words every day. So I gotta go look them up, right? Call me what you want, I don't care. But I gotta look these words up because if you don't, then what happens is you will walk over information that is very crucial in understanding what's going on, right? We need to understand what's going on because I believe AI wrote her book, meaning she whatchamacallit, there's software out there where you can type in, I guess, what you want in a book, and the AI software will begin to write everything you need. So she could write the key points, like the main idea of the story, the subject matter. Write me a paragraph about why my husband may have feared his child abuse would have affected my children. And then AI will write something out for you. That's what happened. You know? They have stuff like that. I seen when they first brought forth AI, they were talking about apps that can write you books. Right? Okay, so now delage, knock or force out of position, remove from position of power, Okay, it's not really as clear as I want, but let's just make sense of everything, because I believe in just getting understanding. But I know she didn't write the book. She's not smart enough or intelligent enough. She's slow. When you listen to how she talk, she don't sound like the book. And I need for people to understand that, right? So now she's accusing him of being a pedophile. And she's saying, where we at? Okay. I couldn't help but wonder, did the abuse happen when he was roughly the same age as Maddox? Did becoming a biological father delage those buried memories of his childhood abuse? In other words, did it remove it? In other words, when becoming a biological father, did it remove or make him forget that he was abused? You understand what's going on? Again, did becoming a biological father delage, remove, make him forget those buried memories of his childhood abuse? You get it? I'm trying to make use of that word, delage, to amplify what we're reading. Did becoming a biological father delage those buried memories of his childhood abuse? And did he worry that he was somehow fated? Meaning, was it predestined? You know, was it fate? Like it was going to happen anyway. In other words, it's a generational curse. Since I was abused, it's in my bloodline. So I got a fear that I'm going to do the same thing. That's what she mean by fated. Did becoming a biological father delage the buried memories of his childhood abuse? And did he worry that he was somehow fated to do the same to his son, the same monstrous things that had been done to him? So what Allison essentially did is she's saying that Twitch believed that he was going to abuse his own son, so that's why he killed himself. That's what she said. Did becoming a biological father dislodge those buried memories of his childhood abuse? And did he worry that he would somehow fate it to do the same to his son, the same monstrous things that had been done to him? What I can't understand is Stephen sat quietly at one of our mutual friends who had been sexually abused as a youngster by an adult figure whom they unabashedly loved, shared the details of the abuse and the difficulties they had reconciling the goal with the guardian. Stephen was sympathetic and supportive as always, but he never let on that he might be able to relate to the horrors. In other words, while they were with a mutual friend, she's questioning, since she's reading these journals, why Stephen didn't relate to the person that was telling the story about their abuse, even though I don't believe nothing she's saying. But what she's basically trying to play here is that if Stephen was listening to somebody else share their story, how come he didn't relate to the person by saying, look, when I was young, this happened to me, that happened to me? That's what she's saying. Stephen was sympathetic and supportive as always, but never let on that he might have related to the horrors. But it was there in his journal pages. Not spelled out explicitly, but expressed in so many words and doodles that Stephen might have killed himself because he thought he was protecting us from an even more horrifying act he thought he might be capable of. Allison Holker is a wicked ass woman to write this in a book. To suggest that your late husband killed himself because he was fearful and worried that he might sexually abuse his own children. Ain't that something? We got 800 people in here, only 400 likes. And I'm providing you exclusive content. You can't even click the like button. What the fuck you here for? What are you here for? I want to know. Like, what are you here for? If you can't click the like button to support this work. What are you here for? You ain't supporting the videos to push them through the algorithm. What are you here for? Oh, I get it. You must be Allison's fans. I get it. You're for Allison, right? You're not a Twitch Boss fan, right? Because I would expect a Twitch Boss fan to click the fucking like button. Oh, you don't like my tone? Leave. I keep it real over here. Just in case you're new and you're wondering, I'm real. I'm not filtered. I'm a real man. Right? And I'm the one fighting for justice for Stephen Twitch Boss. Because you know his family ain't doing shit. I'm doing the work. And this damn devil that wrote this book is saying that her husband wanted to molest his own children. That's what she's saying. Allison is saying in a book that Twitch wanted to molest his own children. And that's why he killed himself. Where are all the people that claim they're his friends? Ellen DeGeneres, where the fuck you at? Ellen, where you at? I thought you loved Twitch. Ms. Holker is saying that your beloved Twitch killed himself because he was worried that he might sexually abuse his own kids. In so many words. Where is Ellen DeGeneres at to give a public statement? Did Ellen DeGeneres buy the book? Did she buy the book? Stephen might have killed himself because he thought he was protecting us from an even more horrifying act. Woman, if Twitch was still alive, you would have never found any journal to be talking this bull crap. Which mean, if you would have never found anything, are you saying that Twitch was trying to kill the kids this whole time? Not kill the kids, but molest the kids? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense at all, fam. Let's see what else we got. Stephen's decision to take his life made his death a profoundly difficult and complex situation. I felt abandoned, betrayed by the person I trusted the most. The one person in the world who had my best interests at heart always. This is crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Let's see what else we got. It goes on and it says, he had my back. Yeah, he really did. I know he hurt me, but I also know he loved me. I had trusted him with every ounce of my being. And in the same, he betrayed that trust by disappearing on me. This wicked ass woman is blaming Twitch for his death. I thought she supposed to be an advocate for mental health awareness. She's saying that Twitch betrayed her when she's airing him out in a book. Are you kidding me? And you got dumbass people that still believe that Twitch killed himself. How stupid could you be? How dumb could you be? That man was murdered. Twitch was murdered. This woman had him cremated, which means she wanted the body to be gone. She sold the house so that nobody can go there. On the day he went missing, this wicked ass woman did not call on the phone to call the authorities. She went down to the precinct. Why? Because she didn't want no public record of her 911 phone call. Read between the lines, people. This woman in the book told police that there is no need for an autopsy because she knew drugs would be found in his system. But the so-called, hold on. Oh, okay. But the so-called autopsy that they did found there was no drugs and no alcohol in his system. That's right. I'm going to make a separate video about that, but I got to do it now. I got to do that. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Y'all ready? Let's pull it up. Let's get the receipts so we could once again prove that Allison Holker is the devil. Let's get this on the screen, guys. Let's do our job. Make sure y'all click the like button. We need those likes to hit 1,000. Let's stop fucking playing. Let's get those likes to 1,000. Stop playing. Let's get those likes up. Stop the bullshit. Let's get the book going. Now, I seen another YouTuber had put information out regarding this, right? And they put the wrong page. To that woman, you need to correct those errors. That being said, let me give you the correct information. According to the book, page 159, not page 178. It says, as I delayed in this book project, I was so conflicted about how much to share about Stephen's final months. It's his story. After all, he closely guarded it while he was alive. And now that he was no longer around to tell it, I'd been struggling with allowing myself to present sides of him that were a little scary. I wanted to be his protector, to take any negativity surrounding the circumstances of his death and absorb it so it wouldn't affect how people remembered him. One of the reasons I told the authorities there was no need for an autopsy was because I knew there'd be marijuana in his system. You fucking liar! The autopsy states, according to new autopsy and police report obtained by U.S. Weekly on Wednesday, May 24th, no drugs or alcohol were found in Boss's system at time of death. You liar! This evil woman, listen, gang, this evil woman said she told this to the police. The police was in the house, fam. She covered it up. This is a cover up. This whole book is a cover up, an alibi. In other words, I was at the gym. Remember I showed y'all in the video? Remember when I talked about it? How she said, oh, Twitch was supposed to meet me at the gym. It's her alibi. This book is Allison Holker's alibi to the murder of Stephen Twitch Boss. That's what this is. That's right. Listen, guys, check it out. Page 159. Page 159 in the book. Page 159. You see it, guys? Page 159. Now think about this, fam. The police is in her house. Police. Look what she told police. I told the authorities there was no need for an autopsy. How are you going to tell police there's no need for an autopsy? How could you tell the police there's no need need for an autopsy. You're guilty. Why Twitch's family is not pushing to reopen the case for Stephen Twitch Boss? Why? It's a cover-up. She's covering up the... Yo, you can't see it? She's telling the authorities... Again, this is page 59, chapter 13. Wait, hold on. This is chapter 13. Yeah, chapter 13, right? That's the sections that I didn't get up to when I was reading it, right? She said, I told the authorities there was no need for an autopsy. I told the authorities there was no need for an autopsy was because I knew there'd be marijuana in his system. I didn't want his drug use exposed to the wider world by TMZ or any other news outlet. By keeping to myself information that might prove helpful in understanding why he died, I hope people would focus on how he lived. You want people to focus on how he lived when you accuse your husband of being a pedophile. And notice, out of every other place, she mentions TMZ. Are y'all seeing that? She's telling authorities there's no need for an autopsy because I knew he would have marijuana in his system because of his drug use. First of all, marijuana is not a drug. By saying drug use, you sound crazy. Marijuana is not a drug. She's trying to force onto us that Twitch was on drugs when really it's Allison who is allegedly on drugs. Allison is on drugs. Because again, ladies and gentlemen, just in case you missed it, let's go. You know what I'm going to show you right now. Y'all know the drills. Let's get it. Here we go. Da, 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 da. Let's find out more about Miss Allison. Let's go.
I have kids in other states.
This is Allison Holker being arrested. That's right. Arrested for public intoxication and disorderly conduct. Now, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Twitch Boss don't have no arrest record. His slate is clean. No arrest record, no dealings with alcohol. You never seen Twitch high. You never seen none of this. But Allison want you to believe that Twitch was struggling with a drug addiction and alcoholism. She's a damn liar.
I have family in other states. You guys know that I live here. But you guys are fine without me. And I'm okay. I just don't need people telling me where I need to go or not. I'm okay as a person by myself. As a female, I'm okay by myself. We understand that. I told 2 people before her I was fine. Wake me up. I'm woke as I was one of the first people off that flight. After, when I was on my flight, you told them you couldn't wake me up for a flight. You want to say that again? I couldn't wait for that.
So how are you getting home? Are you going home now or connecting? What are you doing?
I was unconscious.
No, you're not. How much have you had to drink? It's not registered.
Oh my god, how much am I to drink?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Why are you kidding me?
I want to get you home to where your destination is.
I don't live here.
Okay, where are you going then? Let's get you to
Go away.
But you're not saying where do you need to be right now?
What do you mean?
Are you getting a connecting flight or are you going to some destination? You gotta answer our questions.
You're so rude.
No,
Oh
I'm
my
not
God, I
rude.
do not have any.
Why do you think we're still in your
Oh my
business?
God.
Because
Oh my God, I have nothing.
Listen up.
I am.
We can get rude.
I am not being rude. I have a family.
We need you to answer a few questions before we can let you go.
I grew up here in Utah. I come here to visit my family in
You know what
town.
once it is? I'm gonna have to take you to the hospital unless you can.
She's pissy drunk, guys. Pissy drunk. They call the paramedics. They call the law, police. She's making a big scene in the airport. Let's go.
You're not acting normal, Dave.
I don't want you guys to hear any of my stuff. Go away, please. Yes, who my husband.
Can we
I
talk
have
to him?
people around right now.
Hello?
Right there, Twitch is on the phone. Right? Twitch is supposed to be on the phone with him, with the officer, but we can't hear him because it's so the volume is so low. We're unable to hear him. It would have been great if we could have heard what he had to say. But it is what it is. Let's get back to the tape.
Hi, are you coming to pick up your wife? Okay, where is she flying to? Okay. Does she live here?
I'm sorry. Why do I matter? I live here now.
We're trying to help you get there, wherever
I
there
am-
is.
This is right here. I told you. This is the first I told you that. I live. My family is here.
Hard questions instead of arguing. Answer some simple questions and you'll be on your way.
I told you I live here. I have family here.
Where are we gonna go?
I'm not being picked up here.
How are you getting home?
What do you? These are not normal questions for someone.
It's not normal for people
No.
to argue with the simple questions.
These are not normal questions for someone to have a plane.
You've been unconscious on your flight.
I am not unconscious.
You were
Oh my.
difficult to wake up, and we're just concerned about
I was
you.
okay. No, this is insane. I was not.
Can I talk to him?
No, take your hands. You cannot touch my phone. Weaker a month? What do you mean?
Just simple things that we can establish that she is oriented enough to make rational decisions.
I'm on the phone with my husband. I clearly called my husband. I clearly made a rational decision. I was able to call my husband. I clearly know that Friday night I took a night rest. No, you don't take my phone. No, don't take my phone from me. You don't. That was true. Oh my God, Steven! No. You just forced me for my phone. No, don't force me.
Stand up.
No! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Steven! I'm being forced! Steven! Oh my God! Steven, what are you gonna do me?
Hey.
I haven't done anything! Oh my God! Steven, oh my God!
That's the woman who is on drugs, guys. That's the woman who is the real alcoholic. She's the alcoholic. She's the one that's on drugs. She's the one popping these pills. It's her. But notice, Manny Cross, remember, he had a video where he said that, remember he released that audio claiming that Miss Holker used 3 forms of drugs. He named them by name, and he never put out the information. He said he got the proof, but he never put it out there. You see what I mean? Come on now. No, Manny didn't confirm nothing. Manny just told y'all things. He never confirmed nothing. We're not going to give him no props. Fuck Manny. He's not a real one. I already exposed him. Manny said that there's another person who brought out this information. It's not Manny. It's supposed to be some woman who said to Manny that, oh, Allison is the one that uses drugs, and he named 3 different kinds of drugs. Manny said he got the proof, but he never put it out. If he's not going to put out the information, you can't take him serious. He's a coward. I can't respect a man that talk a lot of talk and he ain't putting out the information to shame the devil, but claim he's Twitch's friend. If anything, he's protecting Allison. So you mean to tell me Allison is out here saying that Twitch was a drug addict? You know she did 3 forms of drugs and you ain't put out that proof for the people so they can know the truth? I would have been aired her out, bruh. I would have aired her out to dry. The whole world would have known it. TMZ would have took the story. They would have broke the news. They'd have been like, yo, we got the proof. Allison Holker, in fact, used drugs. But notice, do you see Manny putting out this news? Nah, because he's a coward, dog. Come on now. He's a coward. He always been a coward. He ain't no damn friend of Twitch. He working with her, fam. Anybody that is able to video chat with Allison obviously is working with her. She probably paid him an alleged sum of money to keep things quiet. Come on, man. It don't make no sense. You see what I mean? This don't make no sense. But here we have a situation where actual receipts showing Allison getting arrested. Now, this is not new because she called Twitch. There's nothing Twitch could do to protect her. And this is something that Twitch had to endure and deal with all the while he was married. She would always be drunk. She would always be out there talking ish and acting crazy in public. Couldn't handle her alcohol. How many of you got friends or associates that you hang with, probably went to the bar, and they just can't drink? They can't hold their alcohol, man. As soon as you try to hang with them, they start wanting to fight people. They be like, yo, give me the keys. Give me the keys, man. I'm driving the car. I'm like, no, ninja, you ain't driving nothing. Give me the keys, man. I want to drive. Bro, we ain't taking dog out with us no more, man. We ain't taking him out with us no more. How many of y'all had people like that? Where you got to fight with them to get them in the car. Yo, bro, chill, bro. Chill, man. Yo, get in the car. Yo, get him in the car, bro. Get him in. Yo, bro, don't ever bring this dude over here again with us, man. Don't bring him out with us no more, bro. Why? Because he can't hold his alcohol. He can't drink. You know how it is? You have a couple of drinks, you get tipsy, you feeling yourself, you feeling good, you enjoying yourself at the party, doing your thing, know what I'm saying? Hollering at the ladies, getting on the karaoke, doing this, that, just bugging out. That's all good. That's all fun. But now, when you drink, and you taking bottles and you throwing bottles around and you on the floor and you doing all the stupid stuff, wanting to fight people, and you telling people, yo, that's why I never liked you, dog. I never liked you. You know what I mean? I can't stand you, bro. I never liked you. You and your mama. I remember when you kicked me out the house. I cannot stand you. Listen, when you have people like that, you don't take them nowhere with you, bro. That's Allison. That's how she is. You know, the damsel in distress. But you know, when you're at an airport, you can't pull this foolishness. They're not going to take that mess.
I haven't done anything.
Okay, you're being detained for public intoxication
I'm
and disorderly conduct. Okay.
Public intoxication and disorderly conduct. Public intoxication and disorderly conduct. Now, you have to think about this now. Think about this. If she was on a flight, you know how on these flights, some of them you can buy a drink. That mean she only had a little bit of something to drink and was toasted. But now you got to think, was it only a drink? It could have been drugs too. How could a little drink send you over the edge? A little drink? I can understand being tipsy. Everybody in the club get tipsy. Everybody in the club get tipsy. I understand that. But when you drunk and you don't even know what you're doing, bro, that's crazy work, bro. She must be on pills. Something she took that made her lose her damn mind, bro.
not.
Now she put on the white woman cry. Anytime you see a white woman cry like that, fam, understand she's on some sort of bullshit. And see, the white man, he already know. See, them white men right there, they not playing. They understand all the tricks. See, if she did this around a couple of black guys, you guys would put your cape on, ready to save her. But not the white man. Once the white man hear the valley girl cry, the valley girl tears, man, they gonna put them damn cuffs on her, fam. Because they heard that in their own house with their old lady. You have to understand, white folk understand white folk. You have to understand how this works now. It's usins who fall for the okie doke. You know what I mean? So if you're a black man and you get with a white woman, she call the cops and she start crying like that, and some black cops come to the door, bro, you gonna get shot. They gonna put you in handcuffs, cause she gonna be by the door. She gonna be like this. What did he do to you, ma'am?
He slapped me. He slapped me.
And you going to jail. You going to jail. You're going to jail. You going straight to jail, bro.
Oh, these are simple questions. I have never done anything. Oh my god. Oh my god. I have never done.
Don't make it worse. Keep walking. Oh.
No, guys. No, I haven't done anything. Oh my god, I didn't do anything.
Got her.
I knew I came here for a baby shower just to see my friend's baby, and I was supposed to leave the same night.
She said she came from a baby shower or some nonsense. Well, where's the gifts at? You're going to jail. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. So as you can see, they locked her up for public intoxication and disorderly conduct. But now again, check out what's going on, fam. It says on Wednesday, May 24th, no drugs or alcohol were found in Boss's system at the time of death. But according to the book, page 159, Allison wrote, I told authorities there was no need for an autopsy. How could you tell the cops that there is no need for an autopsy if the man took his own life? And you're more concerned about them finding drugs in his system rather than finding out the cause of death. Yeah, that's foul play. So I'm trying to figure out why Twitch's family ain't calling for a new investigation into the death of Stephen Twitch Boss. Why? Why nobody's pushing this? Why I'm sounding the alarm and Twitch's family is quiet? She's hiding all the evidence and she's painting all sorts of narratives about Twitch as if though he was a drug addict. She says, I told authorities there was no need for an autopsy was because I knew there'd be marijuana in his system. How could you know there would be marijuana in his system unless you was smoking with him, clown? How you know? How do you know marijuana would be in his system? Because based on the real autopsy, no drugs or alcohol was found. So he wasn't influenced by no drugs. He was not under no spirits. So by the pure fact she said, I told authorities there was no need for an autopsy. How could you say that? And who are these officers? We need their names and badge numbers. Was that in the initial police report? We need the feds to get involved. FBI, all special agents, come forward. We want to know why this wasn't, or why wasn't this in the official police report regarding Twitch, that Allison told officers there is no need for an autopsy. And also, Allison claimed that when her stylist and some other friend was looking for something for Twitch to wear for the funeral, that they found boxes of drugs, pills, and all sorts of drugs, and yet Allison did not report none of these findings to local authorities. That would mean that Allison Holker was in possession of illegal drugs, right? And omitted that information from the case of Stephen Twitch Boss. She did not call law enforcement so they could come and retrieve these drugs so that there can be an investigation on the types of drugs or the so-called where they came from, where the drugs came from. Were they prescription drugs? Because they could have been prescription drugs, or they could have been given to someone. Maybe they were given by, you never know. All of this could have been done in an investigation. If she would have handed the boxes with the mushrooms, the pills, different, because here's the thing. She said she had to look on her phone and look up the drugs. Who does that? Who gets on their phone? Oh, I got to look up these drugs to see what they are. For all you know, this is something that has nothing to do with drugs. It could have been something that deals with depression or something to keep you from being mentally stressed. It could have been some supplements he had. If she found drugs, why she didn't call the cops, man? Am I the only one that's intelligent? Why would she find drugs? And she called it stash of drugs. It's all in the book. We read it already. We're going to do separate videos about all this mess. She said she found a stash of drugs and she never called the police. So there's no police report of these findings. So how could we believe her? How could we take what she say serious if there is nothing documented, if there are no photos, if there's no videos, if there's no docket numbers of a case, of a police report that says, hey, officer such and such appeared on the premises. There's no ring camera of them escorting the boxes of drugs outside the house. Where is it? Matter of fact, law enforcement, we're going to need an investigation to find the ring camera footage of Allison Holker getting rid of the drugs from her house so that we can look at the video and see if she discarded it in the trash or did she take it with her, or if it don't even exist because she made up a damn story. If you ask me, Allison Holker is an alleged drug addict and always used drugs, and Twitch was protecting her the whole time. She's projecting her own drug habits, her own alcoholic issues, her own struggles. She's projecting that on Twitch. Because according to the autopsy, no drugs or alcohol was found in Boss's system at the time of death. She says in the book, I told authorities there was no need for an autopsy because I knew. You knew? So you're guaranteed that he was going to have drugs in the system? Well, he didn't. So what are you talking about? Somebody's lying. It's either the examiner that did the autopsy is lying or Allison is lying. So the FBI, if you're watching, the feds, we're going to need the officers' names. You guys are going to have to pull up the file for any what's that thing called? The camera? The vest camera? What do you call that? The cameras that the police use? We're going to need that too. We're going to need those cameras. So to the feds, we're going to need those body cameras, and because we got to see if this is real. Right? Now, I don't know if the officers, when they pull up, they're supposed to have their body cameras on, right? So we're going to need that camera footage too. So we need somebody to get a hold, subpoena the body cam footage of when these officers allegedly was at Ms. Holker's house. We're going to need those files. We're going to need the case number of that as well for the investigation. We're going to need ring camera footage showing that the officers were at the location at this said time. We're going to also need to question the kids at the property to find out what they heard about this situation, because we want to find out if all of this is bullshit or is it true. Again, who's in charge? If I was a detective, Allison would be questioned. I would be grilling her. This is the difference between a person who does their job from a person that just get paychecks. A lot of people get paychecks, but they don't do their damn job. Why Manny Cross ain't going hard in the paint for Twitch like I am? Why he's not doing it? I thought he's his best friend. Ain't no best friend. Allison said in the book that she told officers there's no need for an autopsy. Why, Allison? Because you ain't want them to find the truth? You thought, oh, we ain't going to do no autopsy because we're trying to protect Twitch's image. No, they did the autopsy anyway, and there was no drugs found in the system. So all this talk about Twitch being on drugs, struggling as an addict is all garbage. It's a lie. It's a lie. She made up the whole thing. You know? And yeah, they cremated Twitch. Why would you do that? Why would you have him cremated? Why would you cremate the man? Damn. She never loved that man. That man went out bad, man. This is what I'm saying. If you're a fan of Twitch, share these videos. Share the videos. Get more people over here. If you're a fan of Twitch, we're bringing out the real truth. The real truth they don't want you to hear. If the feds get involved, you guys are going to find out that there may be, in fact, law enforcement officers. Now watch this, guys. There may be, in fact, law enforcement officers that have tampered with evidence. That's right. Falsified information, falsified documents in order to protect Allison. Because here's the thing. Why, when Twitch was missing, Allison never called Manny Cross? If Manny is supposed to be his best friend, if Manny's supposed to be his best friend.
Hello? Manny? Is Twitch with you? Cause he didn't come home last night and I was very worried, and I know you always hang out with him, and I just wanted to know if he's there with you.
Where's that phone call? If you're his best friend, where's the call? How come she never called mama? How come she never called Twitch's family? How come? How come she went down to the police station and never used her phone? How come? Come on now. How come she never did that? Make it make sense, y'all. How come she didn't do that? She went down to the police station to report that he was missing. She never used her phone. Give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. Hold on. All right, so let's get back to this now. So why, let me see, the volume's good. Put a 1 in the chat if the volume is good, making sure that the volume is good. We good? Is the volume good? Put a 1 if the volume is good on both channels. Put a 1 so I can make sure that the volume is good. Okay. Thanks, Carla. And we have Noah. All right, so the volume's good. All right, so now, when Twitch went missing, she never called the police from her house. That's normal. When, you know, something happened and you want to find your loved one, you call the police from your house. She didn't do that. She went down to the police station. That is a red flag of somebody that don't want a phone record, because a phone record would indicate panic, acting, worry, being fake. We'll hear the tone in her voice, which will show us if we do the research. You know? Think about that. What do you mean this is all alleged? What the fuck you talking about? This is all alleged. This is a fucking fact. The fuck you talking about? Alleged. This is all alleged. Did you do your research? Did you do your research? She never called the police. She went down to the police station. She never called. Why? Why she never called? Because she didn't want her voice on a record. Why? We'll be able to pull the phone call. It'll be public record. Y'all remember when Kevin Samuels died, and you had that damn woman he was with in his crib, and you heard her on the phone? We were able to obtain the phone call. That is what Allison was trying to avoid. Come on now. She never called on the phone. She walked into the police station to say he missing. So here's the thing. How do we know certain officers at that precinct ain't working with her? And they kept it quiet. Shh.
Hello, Derek.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
I have a situation. I'm gonna need you guys to go to that hotel. I didn't want to call on the phone because you know how it is.
Oh, all right. Let me ask them if they did it already.
Okay.
Yeah, so, you just wait outside. I'm going to get on outside. Me and such officer, we're going to come outside.
Okay, because I didn't want to call. Because you know how that goes. It'll be all over the news and everything, but I think it's been long enough. Y'all could probably go and check it out, see if he's still alive or anything, perhaps.
All right. We're going to head on over there. Just don't do anything funny. Don't call nobody. Just remember what I taught you. Don't call nobody. Don't notify the family. Don't be suspicious. Just follow what I'm telling you. We're going to get you out of the situation. Do you see what's going on? I'm putting it all together. You can have law enforcement that pretty much is involved in this situation, man. That's right. You can have crooked cops that is involved. Because why would she go down to the precinct but don't call on her phone? She could have called. Hello, officers, my husband. Where's the phone call? You know what? Let me go down to the police station. Ta-da-da-da-da. Can I help you, ma'am? Oh, my husband is missing. Who does that? How come she didn't call his family? Because the family was not talking. What's going on? Again, only on Ringo TV Reactions we break this stuff down the right way. You see? So, hey, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. She accused Stephen Twitch Boss of being a pedophile. When you watch the replay, you'll hear all of that. We brought everything out for you. She said that Twitch killed himself because he was trying to protect the family from himself. This is what Allison said. That's crazy, man. That's actually crazy work. Let me see. Wait. Yeah. Page 147. She says, and I quote, "I couldn't help but wonder, did the abuse happen when he was roughly the same age as Maddox? Did becoming a biological father delage those buried memories of his childhood abuse? And did he worry that he was somehow fated to do the same to his son? The same monstrous things that had been done to him." Allison Holker accused Stephen Twitch Boss of the unthinkable. In her sick, perverted, disgusting mind, she visually thought that Twitch was sexually lusting after children. These are her thoughts. And she go on to say the following. Page 148. Stephen might have killed himself because he thought he was protecting us from an even more horrifying act he thought he might be capable of. That's crazy. So in her mind, she believes Stephen killed himself because he was going to grape his own son. Does that sound like something Twitch would do? No. Twitch loved his kids. Twitch was always the kind of person that loved his kids, and he showed it. Allison, you're sick. To think of those perverted things that you thought of and to paint your husband like that, you destroyed his legacy. Not only would he be a coward to have killed himself because it's such a selfish act, but now you're painting him as a man that wanted to touch his own kids. Then you said he left you in $1 million of unpaid back taxes. $1 million. Even though you purchased a $5 million mansion, right? You claim he struggled with drugs and alcoholism when there is no record of Twitch doing any such drugs or drinking and getting drunk. None. But you, Miss Holker, was arrested for public intoxication and disorderly conduct. You were literally resisting arrest. I'm surprised they didn't charge you with that, because you were resisting arrest, not cooperative with law enforcement and paramedics. The paramedic guys, all they want to do is just check you out, make sure everything is okay, and we'll let you on your way. But no, You are delusional because you're a narcissist. Miss Holker is a so-called narcissist. Where's Twitch's family? Where's Mama Boss? Where are y'all? Y'all could have been on my show. Y'all went to Gail. Y'all could have been on my show to air out everything unfiltered. Y'all went to the so-called Illuminati system. I already know the play y'all doing. They not, and keep this in mind, fam. They not fighting for Twitch's justice. I have not heard Twitch's family say yet that he was murdered. But if they do, they got it from me. They were listening to my videos. That's who they listening to. It's a fact. This is crazy, man. Imagine your widow wife is painting you as a pedophile. The lowest of the low scum. To suggest that Twitch wanted to touch his own kids. You know how sick you gotta be as a woman? To say that? To accuse your husband of wanting to literally touch his own kids? That's a sick thing to think. But it goes to show, that's how Allison thinks. Because Twitch never said that. Now here's the burden of proof. Allison would have to prove that these journals exist. She would have to prove it. She would have to prove that Twitch have these journals. And I don't want to hear, Allison, that you burned it or buried it. No. Because she's liable to do that. She's the kind of woman who would say, I burned his journals because I didn't want nobody else to find them. How much you want to bet that she put that out there? People, clip this section of the video. Clip this section now. Screen record. Allison is going to say in the future, via Instagram story, interview, or something, that she destroyed Twitch's journals because she didn't want it to go in the wrong hands. This is what she's going to say. She's going to say, I destroyed it because I didn't want it to get in the wrong hands. I didn't want no one to exploit Twitch's journals because it had such intimate details. But I wrote it, I was very careful to put pieces of it in my book. And what that does, it erases any proof of it ever existing. Because I'm telling you right now, Twitch's family going on Gail interviewing is the worst thing you done. Because y'all focusing on, I want to read some of his journals. There are no journals. She made it up. Men do not journal. Men don't do that. All my thoughts are in my mind. I ain't putting on no damn paper for somebody to find. Not doing that. What man puts in a book, yeah, I was molested as a kid. I was touched by a grown man. And let me put it in a little shoebox with all my drugs in a closet, right? With a gun that my wife don't even know I have. Remember, I read yesterday where Allison said that Twitch bought a gun, but she didn't know where the gun was in the house. How could you be a gun owner and your wife don't even know where the gun is? Why would Twitch family go to Gail to talk about a story? You should have came to me. You going to Gail like Gail's gonna open up some door. Y'all ain't never seeing y'all grandkids. I'm letting you know that right now. Them grandkids, y'all ain't never seeing them bad boys. Allison will not let you see them grandkids. And I'm going to tell you right now, people, let me put it out there in the algorithm right now. Are you ready for this? Put a 1 in the chat if you're ready for this. I'm going to say it right now. I'm going to say it clear, clip the video, screen record. I'm telling you right now. Those kids are in danger. Them kids are in danger, people. I'm letting you know right now. If it start getting to the point where the FBI want to open the case with Stephen Twitch Boss and do an investigation, Allison Holker may allegedly harm them kids. She may do the unthinkable and take them kids with her. I'm telling y'all now before it happened. If it come out that people are getting close and close to the fact that Twitch was murdered and now they want to investigate Allison, remember how she was acting in the airport. She's going to be doing the same thing. And if nobody's protecting them kids, she's going to do the unthinkable. I'm telling y'all now, the kids are in danger. Because here's the thing. If Allison Holker had something to do with the death of Stephen Twitch Boss, the kids are in danger automatically. If she could take out the father, it is very easy to take out the children. So if you start to get too close in this case and the law want to ask her real questions, she's going to check out. And you're going to all know that Allison was responsible. And it's going to burn y'all up. Y'all going to be so angry because y'all going to be like, damn, yo, she checked out and took the kids with her. And you know what I'm going to tell you if you come to my platform telling me, yo, Ringo, yo, she took the kids out. I'm going to curse your ass out. You know why? Because I've been on the fucking front line crying out in the wilderness about this situation. Nobody been sharing these videos. Nobody been hitting that damn like button. But I've been pushing this truth all this time, warning y'all, telling y'all, breaking down the story, saying Twitch was murdered, telling y'all, investigate the wife, investigate his close friends. Nobody listen. So in the future, if she do something to them kids and herself, don't come to me telling me what she did. Because I already warned you. I already told y'all. Y'all ain't listen to me. Come on now. Come on. Because people always being delusional when it comes to this truth, fam. Come on now. People always being delusional when it comes to the truth. Think of all the things she said bad about Twitch. Does that sound like a woman that love him or a woman that's trying to destroy his legacy? Do you know there are sections in this book where Allison is literally saying that people shouldn't be praising a guy like Twitch? That's right. There's a section in this book where she literally talks about how people shouldn't be romanticizing men like Twitch. There's so much. In other words, you shouldn't be praising a man like him. You know? In so many words, she's blaming him for his death. But yet, nobody's investigating the truth. Why would a man that had everything going for himself kill himself? He had no reason to. He wasn't an alcoholic. He wasn't on no drugs, right? He wasn't suffering from no depression. He just finished celebrating his anniversary, smiling with his wife, dancing with his wife, and then he ended up dead in a motel with a gunshot wound to the head. You don't see foul play? Is everybody dumb? The man was murdered. And Allison know who did it. I'm telling you. To the feds, investigate Allison Holker's phone records. All her phone records. 3 months before Twitch's death. Get all of the friends that claim they're friends with Twitch. Bring them in for questioning. Investigate their emails, phone records, video surveillance of their home cameras, right? Their navigation systems on their cars to see where they would go based on the navigation system's history, right? Look into the history of all the searches they've done on their computers, right? Study their habits, where they've been to. You will find Twitch's murderer. And I guarantee you, Allison Holker knows. The way she's moving is not that of a wife. She's moving as somebody who is a part of a cover-up. And I can say with pure confidence, I believe Allison Holker allegedly have something to do with why Stephen Twitch Boss is dead. I've been following this story since the beginning. And as soon as he died, she believed the story. At no point did Allison ever come out and say, there is no way that my husband took his life. We were just celebrating. We were just celebrating our anniversary. He would never do this. Somebody killed him. There's no way. We need to see the footage of the hotel. How come she never cried for that? We never seen Allison Holker shed one tear for Twitch yet. To Twitch's family, have you ever seen Allison Holker shed tears at the funeral? Ask yourself these questions. Y'all were there at the funeral. Did you guys see her shed a tear? Or was she wearing dark shades? Was she wearing dark shades? Acting like she's crying? Was she over the casket? Oh, Twitch! Oh, was she doing one of those? Because if she wasn't, that's a red flag. Because when a woman loves her husband, if he dead, she gonna want to jump in the fucking coffin with him. She gonna be by that coffin wailing and screaming and crying. They're gonna have to pull her away. But if Twitch was in that coffin and Allison was far away, just there like, she never loved him. Maybe I need to write a book, fam. Shout out to Carla for the support. Carla for the support. At Lady P on the Ringo TV Raw channel, yeah, she never loved him. She never loved him. And again, we're streaming on 2 platforms right now, the Ringo TV Raw, Ringo TV Reactions, right? So make sure y'all get the likes up on the videos. We're trying to bring more awareness to these videos by simultaneously streaming on 2 platforms in vertical and horizontal. That way, folks that are in the YouTube Shorts community will know about the work that we're doing over here, right? Because maybe some of Twitch's fans are in the Shorts algorithm and they will be able to obtain these videos that we're doing, right? Yeah, Gail, I don't know why the family went to Gail. And you have to ask You have to think about this. How did Gail and Twitch's family even meet? What deal was made under the table? What deal was made? How much did they get paid? Because they had to compensate them to come on the air. And again, if nobody's fighting for Stephen Twitch Boss's justice, they're all full of crap. If you don't hear Mama Boss or his brother repeating what I'm saying, that Twitch was murdered, don't even pay them no mind. They've been bought and paid for, guys. You know? If they're not saying that Twitch was murdered, they've been bought and paid for. Because the family have to understand by now that everything Allison is doing is a cover-up. And if they're not seeing that, they've been paid already. They've been paid to play their part in this game. You know? So, hey, we're going to get up on out of here, guys. Appreciate everybody stopping by for the show. Make sure you like the video by clicking the like button. We need these videos to get to 1,000 likes. We need them to get to damn near 5,000 likes, man. For real, man. I'm doing excellent work, guys. Y'all got to show some support, fam. For real. You know what I mean? And I'm going to start to utilize that gold feature on YouTube, man. They got this gold thing. I'm going to start to utilize that, fam. For real. Y'all gotta learn how to support this level of work, fam. For real. Support the show. Click the like button, hit the damn super chat, hit that Cash app so that we can keep this thing moving. Ain't nothing gonna happen if nobody ain't pushing these videos. You know? Y'all busy pushing videos that don't make no damn sense. Who on social media is supporting Twitch right now? Who? Ain't nobody supporting Twitch the way I am. I got over 60 plus videos. Go to my community section where it says post community section. Look at the playlist. I've been covering the Twitch case since the day he died, putting the whole puzzle together. And up to now, where is his family? Where's his family? How come his family didn't reach out to Ringo TV so we could put them on the air? They ain't reach out to me. They said, fuck Ringo. We don't like him. Yeah. So-called Manny been in the family's ear speaking dirt against my name. We did videos on that. Check out my videos in the playlist regarding Manny Cross. We exposed him. He a fraud. He was never Twitch's friend. He always been an opportunist. He went into the air of Twitch's family saying that I'm clout chasing off of Twitch and how I'm just focusing on making money. Fam, I'm a content creator. This is what I do. What the fuck is wrong with you? This is what I do. I make content. I get paid to do what I do. Are you saying I'm not supposed to? So hold up. Let me get this straight. I'm not supposed to earn for the work. So let me get this straight. I've been on for 2 hours and 14 minutes, and you think that I'm here to just waste my fucking time? That's what you believe? No. Everybody that's watching this show should be hitting that super chat right now. Everybody. Everybody should be supporting this show. If you got a damn 1,000 people in the building, there should be 1,000 people hitting the super chat with $1 to support the work that we doing here. That's why I don't understand people, bro. It's like they'll love the content, but don't want to support the work. To keep the content creator afloat. Oh, there he go. He focusing on money. You're damn right. You're damn right. It costs a lot of money to do content, especially to be this consistent. That's right. Well, I don't like that. Well, you don't have a problem with Allison. She got a book making millions of dollars selling lies. Manny Cross used Twitch's name to raise $1 million. Where is everybody to complain? I did a video on it where Manny Cross used Twitch to raise $1 million. Nobody complaining about that. But he had the nerve to go to Twitch's family saying, I'm clout chasing because I'm just trying to get paid. When he used Twitch's name to raise $1 million, you tell me. Where'd the money go? And how come that money wasn't used to help the investigation with Twitch? You ever notice anytime a black man does something, it's always a problem when he talk about money matters. Isn't that crazy? Manny literally got on video and said, who that guy, Ringo? Oh, he's just doing it for money. When I've been dedicated since the day Twitch died. I got the most extensive work on the case with Twitch. And yet the family didn't push to have the case reopened. All they got to do is come on social media and say, Twitch was murdered. We want the case reopened. And it's going to make news. It's going to make headline news, fam. But anyway, guys, we're going to get up on out of here, man. Shout out to the few people who supported the show, the few people who rock with the platform. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, they don't believe in supporting the work that we do. They think that lights stay on for free. I mean, hey, I could do shows like this, guys. I could just do shows like this. You know? Because it costs money to pay them light bills. You know what I mean? Costs a lot of money, fam. For real, for real. So I'm going to have to start do shows like this so I can save on the light bill. You know what I mean? For real. Do shows like this and watch the people complain. Be like, yo, Ringo, man, we can't see you. I'll be like, bro, the light bill is due, bro. Nobody ain't supporting the work. So, you know, I got to conserve energy, fam. You know how it is. You know? So, you know, we'll just do the shows like this. So shout out to Carla for the support. Appreciate you sponsoring the work. Let me see who else we got. Jonah TV for life for the membership. Robert the Great. Salute to you, Nyla. Thanks for exposing the devil. Hazel. Raw Funky Street. Salute to all of y'all for supporting the work. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you have a lot of people that are anti-support. They don't believe in supporting nothing. They like the work we do, but they don't like to support the work. They think it's a crime to support work. Look at all this information I put out here. Nobody ain't doing this. Who's defending Twitch right now? Nobody. Nobody. But you'll see other content creators piggybacking off of what I do. They'll start doing the same thing. Oh, on page such and such of Allison's book, you know, it says this. Whatever. Right? So, we're going to get up on out of here, man. Appreciate everybody rocking with the platform, man. It is what it is. But I'm going to definitely utilize that YouTube goals so that people can support the show. In other words, anytime I go live, support the work. Support the work. For real. You know? So we're going to get up on out of here, man. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. Everybody that rock with the platform. We're going to have more content later on. It's still early. I got to take care of some things. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to do another show. Talk more about this book. And then I got to do another reaction about some other content creator. And just keep the content flowing, man. It's a lot of things that we're working on right now. Look, guys, the proof is in the pudding, man. If anybody can't see this by now, man, Twitch was murdered, man. Twitch was murdered. Twitch was murdered, man. And he need justice. Just like rapper Takeoff, he need justice. He didn't get his justice yet. Takeoff didn't get his justice yet. You know? The other sister, Shanquella, I believe it's Robinson, she ain't get her justice yet. All of these people were murdered. And their killers are still alive. Their killers are still alive right now. Shout out to Sherry. Shout out to you for your support. Says keep your foot on Allison's neck. Definitely gonna do that. Shout out to Soa, a Soa of Seed. Salute to you for the support. Peace, Ringo. In a better position to support. So from now on, I'd like to donate to your GoFund instead to help with your goal. Hey, either way, it is what it is. Appreciate any support. All support goes into the production value of the content. That's where all the support goes into, right? And again, to everybody that supported the GoFundMe, the link to that is in the community section. I think where it says post on the platform. The goal is 10,000. We're almost there. I think it's somewhere around 5,000 and change. All of the support that comes in goes towards the production of the platform into these studios that we're working on here, especially the equipment for the show that we're going to be working on, right? When we launch the studios, your jaw is going to drop. That's all I'm going to tell you. You're going to see everything. You're going to be like, damn, wow, look at the studio, bro. Wow, amazing. Absolutely amazing. He did exactly what he said he's going to do. Yeah, I'm a man of my word. When you see the downstairs studio, some of y'all are going to be so proud. And I'm the ones that support it, though. The ones that didn't support, you know, it is what it is. But the people that actually support it, when you see the work, I want you to know you did that. When you see us in the new studios, I want the ones that support it. You're going to look at it and you're going to be like, wow, damn, that's where the support went. You know how much money downstairs studio costs? When I tell you, I put every dollar into it, bro. Every dollar. Like this morning, you had a new pair of Jordans that dropped, right? I didn't even buy it. I didn't even buy it. I looked at it, and yeah, if those of you that are sneakerheads, you know what I'm talking about, the Jordan 5s, Reimagine. I saw them joints, but I said, nope. That money can go towards that studio. That's where it goes. And that's what I use it for. And when we launch those studios, you're going to have a lot of people hating. They're going to be mad. But I want those of you that actually support to know when you look at those shows, you're going to be proud. You're going to be proud because you're going to know you helped bring that to pass. You helped bring that to pass. Because the whole move from New York to North Carolina, fam, it was not cheap. It was not cheap. I'm talking about very expensive. Very expensive. And to rebuild from scratch, not only was it a scary risk, but I pretty much exhausted everything I had. Everything. And I said to myself, it's now or never. It's either I do this now or it's never going to happen. And I really believe that anyone that ever been successful or anyone that ever want to be successful on your journey, it's going to take you sacrificing everything you got to get to the next level. You can't be half-assed with anything. You got to roll the dice and jump and don't look back. That's the only way. If you're stingy, if you're cheap with yourself, if you're trying to hold on to what you got because you're scared you're going to be broke, you're never going to make it. You got to just jump and risk it all. I think there was a movie called Let It Ride back in the day. I think it was with gambling, though, where the guy let it ride and he was at his lowest point, lost all his money, and he let it ride. He hit, and he was filthy rich after that, man. And that's how I feel with my situation. I took a risk and did something that most people probably would never do. They would never do because they would be scared of failing. And I'm looking at it like, at this point in my life, there's no room to fail. It's either I do this now or it's not going to get done. So that's why I had to do what I had to do. And to see these studios where they are right now, it's still like a dream, even though it's real. It feels weird because I never had what I have right now. So it feels kind of, I'm not accustomed to that. So it's like I'm here, but I'm still getting adjusted, if that makes sense. I just can't wait to when we do our new shows in these studios and you see how these things are, man. It's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I really believe that the show downstairs is going to take off. I believe it's going to be a successful show because it deals with conversations. It deals with talking about different things. Shout out to Simone for the membership and Kathleen. Shout out to Kathleen for the support. Says, thank you, Ringo, for all your hard work and exposing Allison. Appreciate you supporting. So yeah, so what I'm doing right now, even though we're gonna continue to do content, but I just want to let you know what we're doing right now. I'm setting up my cinema camera, right? It's not an easy thing to do when I'm busy doing other things, but I'm setting up my cinema camera because I want to use that to record a channel introduction for the new studio. I also want to record a new channel introduction that's going to replace the old introduction. In other words, the introduction that you see right now, that's from the old studio. I want to do an updated intro for the channel that is totally new and fresh, and a new theme for this studio here. Like, you're seeing the room in this angle, but you ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. This room is like a futuristic spacecraft. It's just the best. The best studio on YouTube. I can boldly say that. This studio here is the best production studio on YouTube. Yeah. And it took us about 8 months to build, which is a long time. Very long time. And when we go live, and I know it's, I say this all the time because we working. You know what I mean? I got to finish with this camera rig so I can have everything set up. I'm not trying to destroy my new camera, right? It's a very expensive camera rig. I'm not trying to destroy it. I got to make sure I'm following all the directions, that I don't fry my camera, right? So I have to make sure everything is set up. And once I get that thing situated, I'm going to start to film the new intro, this, that. And I don't want to say too much because I want it to be a surprise. You know what I mean? I want it to be just dope. I want to wow the audience. You know what I mean? I want to make a mark that is so dope. You're going to watch it over and over and over and over and over and over. You're going to be like, damn, this is dope. Damn, man. And then all the people that supported the work, they're going to be proud. Because when you see it, that's you. Yeah, I build with my hands, I construct, I did this, all that other stuff, but it's your support. Your support made it happen. You know? So I look forward to that and all the future content that we're going to be doing with that, man. So we're going to get up on out of here. I got to go get something to eat. You know, I'm always hungry. You know how that go. I'm always hungry, fam. So I'm gonna go get something to eat and do some work with that camera. Then I'm gonna come back, do some more content and whatnot. Yeah. Definitely do that. I can't wait for it to warm up, man. I can't wait for it to warm up, man. That's the thing about North Carolina that I like. It get cold, but it's like we have the best of both worlds over here. It's not like in New York. It's probably damn near freezing in New York right now, you know? But it's like over here, when it's summertime, it be hot, real hot, you know? And I like it, you know what I mean? But when it get cold too. So it's like you have a balance of it, which is good, you know? But yeah, guys, man, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm really, y'all in anticipation. I am too, and I'm in the place. I'm in the place. Cause remember, this studio is larger than the old one. It's larger. It's a larger room, a way larger room. Fun. You know, you never know what we're gonna do in the summer, man. In the summer, I might have, you know, certain people I may invite. I don't know. I have to see how I'm gonna do. I have to see how things go. You know what I mean? I want to do some cool stuff, man. But I'm really proud of the work, guys. Very proud of it. And I envisioned this while I was in New York. When I was in New York, I envisioned all of these different things. And to see it come to pass is crazy. You know? To see it come to pass is absolutely crazy. It's like I wanna post a picture of how it look. You know what I'm saying? Only one person know how the studio look. You know what I'm saying? That brother know who he is. You know what I'm saying? Only one person knows. I want to post a little teaser picture, you know what I mean? But I don't want to let the cat out the bag, you know what I mean? But when I tell you, ain't nobody in these YouTube streets, nobody outdoing the production value of Ringo TV. Nobody. And you know, we the one that brought y'all all the fancy color lights. You know that already. Anybody you see with lights, you know where they got that from. But when they see this, they're gonna rethink their whole life. Gonna have people moving to new houses. You got dudes in these platforms that are millionaires and they still don't got that. Cause you gotta build this, man. You gotta build it. These chairs, that's custom. You can't buy that. That's customized. And if I see any of y'all in these YouTube streets trying to do that, I'm gonna call you out. Stop copying off your boy. You know what I mean? So, hey, y'all take care. Oh, let me shout out the other people on the Cash App. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute now. Let me shout out a few people on the Cash App, fam. Hold on. Let's do this real quick. Alrighty. Shout out to who we got here? Denise. Shout out to Denise. Yvette. Let me see. Is that Tarika? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name properly. Is that? Let me see. Because I'm always butchering people's names, man. I hate when I mess up people's names. I had one lady, she contacted me on Instagram, cussed me out. She was like, you messed up my name. So is that Tarika? Shout out to Tarika for the support. Okay. Is that Antonia? Antonia. I know I'm messing up these names, man. I know I'm gonna get some messages now.
Ringo, how in the world you gonna mispronounce my name? Girl, I can't believe what he did. What did he do? He mispronounced my name. What? He mispronounced your name? He mispronounced my name too. I cannot stand him, girl.
Oh boy, here go another one. Oh man, yo, these names are messing me up, man. These names are messing me up. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me look at this name carefully, man, cause I know I'm gonna mess up the name, bro. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh man, let me see. All right. I'm saying the name in my mind right now. I'm saying the name in my mind. I don't want to mess up nothing. You know, they're gonna get me in the DM, bro. Hold on, let me see. Okay. So this name. Okay, I think I got it. Shanika. Did I get it correct? I probably messed it up again, right? I know I probably messed it up again. But shout out to Shanika for the support. Why is it always women that's supporting the show, fam? It's only women supporting the show, bro. Yo, this is crazy, man. All right, you got a brother. You got Andre. Salute to Andre for the support. Jennifer. Bertha. You got two Berthas. You got two people with the same name. That's different. You got another Bertha. You got Marcus. Winona. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that. I know I'm gonna get messages, bro.
I cannot stand him, girl. What? What did he do? Keep mispronouncing my name. And I was gonna subscribe.
You said New Jersey. New Jersey is cold. I knew it. I knew it's cold down there. I knew it was cold. I knew it had to have been cold. I know it was cold yesterday probably. But yeah. You know. I was going to say something about one of these ladies' pictures, but you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know. You know, they could be married and, you know, I don't want to get in trouble. I was going to say something. I was like, well, let me not say nothing. But yeah, in other news. Y'all with these damn emojis, man. Anyway, we're gonna get up on out of here, man, before I start busting out laughing again, man. But yeah. I gotta get something to eat, man. I'm hungry bad, man, for real. I'm hungry bad. They even laughing. They laughing over there on the Ringo TV Raw too, bro. Yeah, I seen something crazy. You know what? I'll talk about that in the video. But yeah, so we're gonna get up on out of here, man. Y'all stay safe. Peace and blessings to all the mods in the chat. They probably busy taking care of business with their fam. So salute to V-Dub, man. Salute to Sean the Navigator, Shoshao, Rebel for Almighty, Sherelle, and Tracy. Salute to all the mods of the platform. We about what? 60 more likes till we get to 1,000. Let's hope we should get there by the time the stream finish. We should hit 1,000 likes. But yeah, so y'all take care, man. We'll be back later on with more content. I gotta take care of some business. And man, I can't wait to get into this damn studio, bro, and do these live streams with the full setup, man. I can't wait. I'm gonna try to speed up the process, but it takes a little time. But yeah, we're gonna definitely try to do this thing, man. So again, y'all take care. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. Salute to everybody. Everybody that might be on a 9 to 5. Maybe you just home chilling, you know? I don't know. And shout out to Exandra for being one of the top contributors for the past few days. She's been supporting like crazy. You know what I mean? So shout out to you for your past support. You know what I mean? And remember, I had problems pronouncing your name too. I was butchering her name too. You know, they had to like spell it out for me. After the show, I bought Hooked on Phonics. You know, because I just had a lot of trouble. But it's all right. But anyway, y'all take care. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Ringo TV Reactions. We out of here. Y'all take care. Yes. Justice for Stephen Twitch Boss. We'll be back with more from the book of Allison Holker. And we're going to keep this case alive. Justice for Stephen Twitch Boss. We out of here. Y'all take care. Peace. Rate, comment, and subscribe. We out of here. Peace, guys.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw.